you have clicked on the video that is going to help you to know the difference between passé composé and imperfect. Not just the difference, but to know when to use the passé composé and imperfect. I think you will love it because this is one of the challenges for many students that are preparing for TCF exam or any kind of French exam. My name is Coach Judone. On this channel, I teach French language. So if you are here for the first time, why can't you subscribe to the channel so that next time I post new video, you'll be notified. Let us start right away. I want to start from passé composé. Passé composé. Composé. I need to zoom this. Let me make it bigger than this. Passé composé. Voilà, passé composé. Okay, now when should you use passé composé? You use passé composé to talk about an event that has happened. You understand? The event has happened and ended in the past. It has happened in the past and ended in the past. That is where you use passé composé. For example, now, if I want to say, we watched a movie. Voila, you see, we watched a movie. You understand? That is what? That is passé composé. In French, this will be what? Nous avons regardé. Nous avons regardé. Voilà, un film. That means you have watched the film in the past. And then you have watched it, you know, it has ended in the past. Nous avons regardé un film. That is passé composé. Do you understand? So there are some words that whenever you see them in the settings, that means that sentence must be in passé composé. Something like hier. Here, which is what? Yesterday. Yesterday. You see? So when you see yesterday, like here in the sentence, that means that sentence must be in the past. For example, now this sentence that I just made now, which is nous avons regardé un film. I can say hier nous avons regardé. You see? Nous avons regardé un film. You see? So that is what passé composé. If you see things in a sentence like ce matin, something like ce matin. If you see things like ce matin in a sentence, shows that that sentence is going to be in passé composé. So some of you, it may happen that you may not know how to conjugate verb in passé composé. But this video is not for that. I'm not telling you in this video when should we use passé composé. So if you don't know how to conjugate verb in passé composé and imperfect, I have a video on my platform that talk about that. Or you can just go to the website, you can come to Learning Center, then come to conjugaison. Then come to conjugation here. Then any verb you want to learn, you can see them here. You see, you have English, you can toggle it to English. If you are going for TCF exam, you can be on B2 or C1 so that it will upgrade the level. If you are using A1, it's not good. So just go to B2 or C1. It's very important. So you see the common verb that can be used at that level. Okay, so if you don't know how to conjugate passé composé or imperfect, come here, select your class, then choose a verb. For example, verb craindre. But if you don't have the verb in on this list, you can come here and write the verb. For example, now I can write parler. Then you can see this is the conjugation about parler here, and then you can read those information. Parler is a verb of first group, etc. Then you can see here that you have auxiliary avoir. That means if you want to conjugate parler in passé composé, you use what? You use avoir. auxiliary avoir. So come down here, you can see parler, passé composé, I spoke or I have spoken. You understand? So you can see the verbs here conjugate in different tenses. You have present tense, passé composé imparfait, you have a future, you have conditionnel, you have subjunctif, etc. Then you can see there are some assignments you can also put on the website. You understand? So it will help you to boost your level in conjugation. So let us go back to our lesson. The sentence with ce matin will be in passé composé. Par exemple, ce matin, j'ai parlé, you can see, j'ai parlé avec notre directeur. You see. So this morning I've spoken with our director. Another thing, if you see it in a sentence, you know that sentence will be in passé composé is soudain. See, soudain. If you have soudain in a sentence, soudain, you must make sure that your sentence is in what? Passé composé. Alright, so another thing also that can make our sentence to be in passé composé is tout à coup. Or these are, okay, I will change it later. Tout à coup, if you see it in a sentence, your sentence will be in passé composé. Voila. Okay, so don't forget that this "are" here is not a verb, it's a preposition. Let me change it because it's very important for a student to master those things. This "are" with accent is a preposition. "Are" without accent is a verb. Is that clear? So that is you can see that we have both "are" here. So this is the one we are going to use. This one. Voila. So that is it. So for me to conclude what I was saying about passé composé is that if you want to say something in passé composé, make sure that what you are saying is an action that happened in the past and is ended in the past. If you take all my examples, you can say those actions are ended in the past. This morning I've spoken with our director. Finish in the past. Hier, nous avons regardé un film. So that's finished. That's ended. Is that clear? So now let us move to imparfait. Voila. Imparfait. So in this, let me move it to the next page. So the question here is that when should we use imparfait? Now, there are three ways to use imperfect. Now, the first one is to use imperfect to talk about a repeated action. An action that is repeated, that you always do, is like habitual action in the past. You understand? That's where you can use imperfect. So is what is repeated action. You understand? In the past. That is where you can use imperfect. For example, when you can say things like I used to. Else, something that you always do. It become your habit. So if you want to describe an habit in the past, you use what? You use imperfect. For example, if I say, when I was small, I used to play. You understand? I used to play football. I can say that. So let's say, when I was small. How can I say that in French? Quand. Oui, I'm hearing you. Don't forget, I'm hearing you from there. So you can say, quand j'étais. Enfant. That's a small, a child. child, that's enfant. A child is enfant. Quand j'étais enfant, je jouais au football. You can see, je jouais au football. Voilà. You can see. So that is it. You can see that this place is what is imperfect. Quand j'étais is imperfect. Then je jouais is imperfect. You understand? So is what is an habit. It's something that you always do. Is a repeated action in the past. You use imperfect. Now the second time you can use imperfect is when you want to describe people. You want to describe the weather. You want to talk about, you want to describe a place in the past. Don't forget, you're talking about the past. So if you want to describe people, you want to describe weather, you want to describe what places in the past, you use what imperfect. Sorry, you use imperfect. So let's say description. Yeah, to describe. Description. So of what? Of people, weather. If you don't know about weather, I have a video on my platform that talk about that. You can go and check it. It's also on the website, or you can go to the website and then check it there. So yes, weather. And also what if you want to talk about places, very important, and all those things must be in the past. Don't forget, in the past. Let me write past here. Voila. Okay, so in the past. So let us start from people. Let me just give you a few examples on that. Now, to describe somebody in the past, maybe you want to say elle portait une robe. Portait une robe rouge. You see, elle portait une robe rouge. You see, very simple sentence. That's what she was. Let me write it in English here. She was wearing a what? A red gown or a red dress. Fancy dress, right? You understand? So you can see that elle portait une une robe. Oh my goodness, sorry for that. Elle portait une robe rouge. You understand? So that's it. So maybe to talk about weather in the past, you can say il faisait beau. Il faisait beau. You can see that's why I said it's not good for you to be practicing alone. You need to have a mentor that can be assisting you. For example, now if you don't learn about weather, when you see il faisait beau like this, you don't know the meaning of this. But now this is what the weather was nice. Alright, so now if you see souvent in the sentence, that means that sentence must be in passé composé. What is souvent in English? Wow, often. Okay, what is toujours? You can also say toujours. Toujours is what? Toujours, you must know toujours, always. You understand? Okay, so what is chaque jour? Chaque jour. This one I'm not going to write the meaning. You write the meaning in the comment section for me. What is chaque jour? If you watch the video to this point, write the meaning of chaque jour. What is d'habitude? What is d'habitude? Should I write this one? Or you write it in the comments too. Okay, now let me write it. That's usually You understand? That's the meaning of d'habitude in French. So write in the comment section what is chaque jour. I think that is very simple. You can get it. All right, now let me tell you the last thing before ending the video. That is sometimes both of these tenses can be together. Passé composé and perfect can be in the same sentence. You understand? In a situation where imperfect is going to set the background, if I say the background is going to talk about the past, the event that was going on in the past, then the passé composé will come and talk about what happened when the imperfect was explaining the movements in the past. Let me give you an example. Now, if I say, I was watching TV, you can see the background now. That's the scenario. Something was going on. We were watching TV. I was watching TV when the phone rang. See the scenario now. So the first one was what? Was the imperfect that was talking about the situation going on. Then the passé composé is talking about what happened. So in French, it can be what? Je regardais. Je regardais la télévision. La télévision. Then quand, that's when. Quand is when. You understand? Quand le téléphone a sonné. You see? So you can see that here, from here to this place was the background, the imperfect. Then here is what is the passé composé. So don't forget that you can use both of them in a sentence. Is that clear? So if you are in B2 preparing for TCF exam, you don't need to know only how, but you must know the why. That's why this video is very important for you. Know the why of everything, because examiner will try to shake you to see if this person knows what he or she is doing. If you have any challenge, you can write it in the comment section, and I'm also going to put the link of all the platform I mentioned in this video in the description. So try to check it, and then you can also try to join our community where we do speaking and writing every week. See you again in my next video. Bye for now.